तं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं भजे.
Jai Gurudev, fellow bhaktis and devotees of Guruji. So we've just finished a beautiful Mahavatar Babaji appearance day celebration, and we just came off 2 darshans from the weekend, yesterday and today, this morning, and it was such a beautiful celebration. I remember in 2009, over Guru Purnima, we had the footprint of Mahavatar Babaji appear in the temple in South Africa, the Mahajwala Narasinghadev temple. When I first saw the footprint, I was absolutely shocked because there were 2 footprints walking towards the altar, and we had just done a big celebration for Mahavatar Babaji. And when I sent Guruji the photo, he said to me, yes, that's Mahavatar's foot. Such a beautiful blessing. And now, today, something even more special happened. I was with Guruji, and he came up from darshan very quickly, and he went to be alone and to go and meditate. And eventually he came out of the room and he said, Mahavatar Babaji has just blessed me. And you've all seen the picture on Twitter where Mahavatar Babaji touched his forehead, and you can actually see his finger imprints on Guruji's forehead. How lucky are we as devotees to have the grace and to be in the presence of somebody as amazing and as beautiful as Guruji. He said to us in the satsang today during the celebrations that Mahavatar is always with us as Kriya Sadhaks, and we are his yogis. We are his apostles and his yogis, and our mission is to go out there and spread his love and to spread his teachings. We have his grace, we have his blessings, and he is always with us. Something else that Guruji said tonight, which was very, very beautiful, to do your Kriya in the presence of the Master increases the grace and the power of the Kriya. Now at first when he said that, and I'm sure I wasn't alone, I was like, oh wow, this is amazing to be sitting in his company and actually doing our Kriya. But then he said, when you call the Kriya Masters and you call him and Mahavatar Babaji at the beginning of your Kriya practice, the Masters come and be with you. So before your Kriya practice, please invoke Guruji and invoke Mahavatar Babaji. You can do the prayer before we do before Om healing. Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Om Shri Swami Vishwadhaanamjayananda Namaha. Om Shri Mahavatar Kriya Babaji Namaha. And you do that to invoke the Masters so that they come to be with you. And you say Om Shri Mahavatar Kriya Babaji Namaha 3 times. And that will increase the power and the blessings of your Kriya. But what I actually wanted to speak to you today was, Guruji mentioned it yesterday again when he was singing and he started talking. It's about having a relationship with God. How important it is to create this relationship with God and with the Guru. Because the relationship that you create with him allows him to come into your life. We create relationships with so much in the world. But do we create a relationship with God? Do we create a relationship with Guru to make them the most important thing in our lives? And yesterday I was having a talk with somebody and they said to me, but Guruji is the most important thing in my life. And I said, if he was the most important thing in your life, you wouldn't have said but before you said that. So Guruji stressed this many, many times. Have a relationship with God. And why is it so important to have that relationship with God? And that is something that Guruji said to me about a year ago. He said, do you know how easy it is to actually attain God in this life? It's simpler than people actually imagine and understand. And I was pressing his feet at that moment, and I just looked up to him and looking at him saying, basically, so tell me how easy it is. I'm stupid sitting in front of you. You are God yourself. How can I even understand? And he said to me, all people have to do is enjoy the company of God. That's how easy it is. Because when you enjoy the company of God, he becomes the most important thing in your life. There is nothing else that would matter for you. And then it's so easy to have a relationship with him. Do you enjoy the company of God? Do you enjoy the company of the Guru? And is he the most important company to you to enable you to move forward in your life? So, as we move away from the Mahavatar Kriya Babaji's Appearance Day celebrations, know that Guruji has said that Mahavatar Babaji is always with us as Kriya Sadhaks. And to create a relationship with God, all you have to do is enjoy his company. There is nothing else that you have to do. But by just simply enjoying his company, you have this love for him. And next week, there's a beautiful topic, and it's about Guruji being the gardener of our heart and ploughing our heart so that he may plant the seed of bhakti in there to become a fertile, growing tree. But I'll talk more about that next week because it's actually quite a long topic which we'll spread over. So I wish you all the best, and I send you love, and may Mahavatar Kriya Babaji's grace and Guruji's grace always be with you so that you may spread his love and his message across the world, to all the world, so that everybody on this planet hears it and begins to change inside of their heart. Offer that to him as your seva, as your love to him, as your relationship to him.